Can I clean your mansion for a plate of food? The little girl whispered, trembling in the rain, her clothes soaked and torn. The staff laughed. The butler told her to leave. But someone upstairs, someone watching, wasn't just any man. He was the owner, a billionaire, and what he did next changed her life forever. Asterisk, it was cold, bitter cold, the kind of cold that seeps into your bones and makes even your breath feel heavy. A little girl walked slowly down a long, empty street, her head down, her body trembling. Her name was Nia, just 10 years old. She had no coat, no shoes, no one that she hadn't eaten in 2 days. Her fingers clutched the thin, torn fabric of her shirt as the wind howled against her. She didn't cry. She had no more tears left. Hunger had stolen those. And as the city lights flickered in the distance, she spotted it. A mansion. Massive, golden gates. Lights in every window. She stood in front of it, unsure that it was beautiful. It was warm. It smelled like safety. She didn't want money. She didn't want toys. She only wanted food. Just one plate. Just something warm to fill the emptiness inside her. She walked to the gate and pressed the buzzer. A voice answered. Cold. Sharp. Who is this? Nia spoke softly, almost afraid of her own voice. Please. I'm hungry. I'll clean. I'll wash the floor. Just one plate of food, please. There was a pause. Then the voice snapped back. We don't give handouts. Go away. She didn't. She stayed. She pressed the buzzer again. And again. Finally, a tall man in a black coat appeared. The butler. Stern-faced. Angry, he looked her up and down like she was dirt. I told you. Go away. She looked up at him, eyes wide, body shaking. I can clean anything. Please. I don't want money. Just food. He rolled his eyes. You think this is a shelter? Leave before I call security. Still, she didn't move. She couldn't. Not because she was stubborn, because she didn't have the strength to walk away anymore. Behind the tall windows of the third floor, a man watched. He had been watching since the moment she arrived. His name was Julian Stone. Billionaire. Tech giant. Investor. Recluse. He had everything. Money, power, fame, but no family. No joy. No warmth. And yet, as he watched that little girl beg for a single plate of food, something stirred inside him. He had been that child once, sleeping behind dumpsters, eating from trash cans, forgotten, until someone gave him a chance. He picked up the phone. Let her in. The butler paused. Sir? Let her in. Reluctantly, the gate opened. Nia stepped inside slowly, unsure if it was real. Her feet sank into the soft grass. The lights were blinding. The floor sparkled like stars beneath her. Inside, they brought her to the dining room. A long table, more food than she had ever seen. She stood frozen. Her hands twitched. Her stomach growled. Then he walked in. Julian Stone, tall, quiet, calm, wearing a simple black sweater and soft slippers. He didn't say much, just looked at her kindly and pulled out a chair. Sit. She hesitated, then slowly lowered herself. Into the chair, he placed a plate in front of her. Hot rice, grilled chicken, warm bread, soup, a glass of milk. She looked at it like it was a treasure chest. Go on, he said. Eat. And she did. Tears rolled down her cheeks with every bite. She didn't speak. She didn't even look up. She just ate like her life depended on it, because it did. When she finished, she looked up and whispered, Thank you. He asked her name. She said it quietly. Nia. Then he asked her the question that made her freeze. Where are your parents? She looked down at her hands. My mom died last winter. She got sick. We had no money. She just stopped waking up. I waited for hours before I realized she was gone. There was silence. My dad? He left before I was born. I never met him. Julian didn't ask anything else. He just stood, nodded once, and said, You'll stay here tonight. The staff gasped in silence. The butler protested, but Julian raised a hand. Just once, and no one questioned it again. That night, she slept in a warm bed for the first time in years. Clean sheets, not a full-bellied rats, screaming outside. Just peace. The next morning, she woke up early and went straight to the kitchen. She started cleaning, mopping, folding napkins, organizing drawers. The staff laughed. She's really doing it, they said, like a maid. But Julian didn't laugh. That he watched. He saw something in her. She wasn't cleaning because she had to. She was doing it because she wanted to earn her place, to say thank you in the only way she knew how. Day after day, Nia helped. She didn't ask for anything. No toys. No clothes. Just simple meals and the chance to help. One day, Julian walked up to her. "This room," he said, opening a dusty door, "belonged to someone I loved very much. My sister. She passed away when she was your age." The room was filled with books, stuffed animals, posters, a small piano in the corner. "I never let anyone in here," he said. "But maybe it's time." He handed her a key. "It's yours. Now." Nia's eyes widened. She didn't speak. She just hugged him. And for the first time in 20 years, Julian hugged back. Months passed. Julian hired tutors, bought her school books, took her shopping for the first time in her life. But she never forgot who she was. She always helped the staff, always said thank you, always prayed before eating. One day, the butler who once hated her smiled and gave her a sandwich without being asked. She was changing the house and changing Julian. Years passed. She grew from a scared little girl to a confident young woman. She graduated top of her class, spoke at charity galas, wrote articles about homelessness at 20. She stood on a stage with lights flashing and cameras rolling. Behind her was a banner, Nia's Hope Foundation, feeding 1 million children. She spoke into the mic. "When I was 10, I asked to clean a mansion for a plate of food. I thought that was the best I could hope for. But someone believed in me, gave me more than food, gave me a future. So now, I'm giving it to others." In the front row sat Julian, older now, slower, but smiling like never before. He clapped with the pride of a father, because in every way that mattered. That's exactly who he had become. Not because he gave her money, but because he gave her a chance, and that chance saved her life.